Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is a reading for a twin flame energy update for the week of, well, we're going to see. She said, look at the calendar and my other one's blocked. So this is a twin flame energy update for the last week of March, from March 26th today through April 1st. I can't believe it's already April. I am just amazed at how quick the energy is flowing. So we would like to welcome everybody today. We are going to do an energy update, and then we will do some free readings at the end. So he says, so we are just getting settled in. High positive energy. How are you doing today? Hi, Miss Beatrice. How are you? She told me to shuffle the cards a minute. And just kind of get settled in. So we're going to get settled in for a minute. How are you guys doing? She's like, we're not in a hurry. So how are you guys doing? Hi, Kimon. How are you? Beatrice, how is your weather? Yeah. So he's like, how's your weather today? We are loving the weather today. It's actually like 60 degrees and sunny. So I'm having a happy day. Dave's actually out working in the yard. So it is spring is here, Celia says. Yeah, we have as my granddaughter says, we have blue sky. We have all blue sky today. So really not a cloud in the sky, but our grass is you're waking up. Oh yeah, I've been up since like 6:30. And that was sleeping in, so you let me sleep in till that today. She has us up with the birds. So what do you have exciting? Come on, where are you from? I know Beatrice is from Texas, and I know Positive Energy is from Ireland. Positive Energy, are you still having 2 dry days after 14 days? Oh, yeah, we are like, Dave had to like take and put a pump in our flower bed out there that's like literally, it was submerged like 4 inches underwater. So apparently before we replant this year, we're going to actually raise that up. Now we know. Oh, Jamaica. Wonderful. David's been there. Someday I want to go as well. Yeah, so we are feeling really yeah. We are in the States, so we are in Indiana, where it's in the Midwest, so it's kind of we are lucky to have a nice day. We've had rain, and yes, we are happy for a warm, sunny day. Come on, you must always have those warm, sunny days. My daughter just moved to Florida, which is, warm and sunny most of the time. I know Danny's in Barbados, and we are always, we've looked. We're gonna visit there. We're gonna visit there. So, we leave a week from this Friday. So like 12 days. We're 10 days. Something. We're counting. It can't happen fast enough for me. So this, she said we're going to go ahead and get into it. So this is a twin flame energy update for the week of March 26th through April 1st. We still can't believe it's April 1st almost. So Yes, it's coming quick. So we are just doing twin flame energy. So you just said go do a message. So here we are. So so this is the twin flame energy update for March 26th through April 1st. And the first card that came out is the Finding Sanctuary, which is opening to your spiritual source. So you're gonna place that one up there, and she said the Finding Sanctuary is past energy, and so that's past. Present energy is the Valiant Courage, which is take action with passion, and watching clouds lie back, rest and relax, which isn't this opposite energy, which sometimes, that's how we feel like it's really go with the energy and then stop. I'm not getting nowhere. I'm really working on my path. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. How often do you feel that on this journey? So, and we feel like that's the energy right now. Like it's going and then it's stopped. Like she's like, it's really go, stop, go, stop. So, she said we're going to do that in a second. The future energy is the Discovering Truth card, which is you stand in the light of your truth, and the Taking Shelter card. The answers are within. And with this card, we feel like the masculine is approaching the feminine, is ready to come. She said come home. So we like that energy. And we feel like he is, on this path. He is definitely working. And the feminine's definitely been working, and we feel like the masculine is I still hear coming home. And the bottom of the deck is uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies a great bounty. And with that, Celia says that is, the masculine realizing this is where his path is meant to be. So okay. So that feels like really good. So it feels like in the past we've definitely had this time of, on the twin flame journey of really working and having to go in and do that inner work a lot. A lot. And then she said, and with that, it's go, stop, go, stop. And as you're just focusing on, I'm just going to focus on where I need to go. I need to take this action. I just need to trust and follow my path and work on where I'm supposed to be working. Because as literally, she says, as you do that, like the masculine's coming. And that Ace of Swords popped out as I said that. So she says, that's just clarification of that is the truth. So just know, she said it's been this time of a very shadowy energy. We're doing that shadow work, but it also reminds me of I don't know, like Dave and I were just talking about Mars moving into Gemini, and so we feel like that is about she's like action with passion. Mars is that action, and Cancer is that motherly, nurturing, loving energy, that soft feminine energy. So she said that she feels like this next week is going to be some action with passion. So are you ready for some action with some passion? Are you ready for this person to come into your life? Are you ready? Because she said that doesn't necessarily mean is somebody with the twin flame. It might be somebody you haven't yet to meet. It's just past life. It doesn't have to be. And, sometimes we're with a person and we think that's our twin, but you know what? If you have to energetically be a match. I mean, literally, that is what the twin flame is. You both are at that same energetic match, or it's very difficult. Like me and Dave, if we're not both in the same alignment, it's very difficult for us. So, I can definitely understand this energy of go, stop, because it's definitely felt like it's been that way. And she's like, look, the bottom of the deck is that death card, the transformation that is coming. Are you ready? Are you ready to take this valiant courage? Are you ready to go out and shine your light? Are you ready? Are you ready to be the teacher, healer, guide that you're meant to be? Are you ready to be that beacon to others? You are meant to be that beacon to others. She said we're cutting the deck and taking 6 cards again. Apparently. So with that, we get the 7 of Cups. We get the 4 of Cups. The Hanged Man. The 3 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. And the Tower. And she said we're taking one more because we can't leave the Tower standing. The happiness coming in, which she said, past, present, future. And with that, past energy, you get the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Was there a third party situation? And third party doesn't always have to mean a person. Third party can be a work, an addiction, any toxic behavior. It doesn't always have to be another person. And with it being another person, it can only mean, it doesn't have to always be a physical relationship for it to be a third party relationship. Somebody's mother can be part of a third party relationship. If they are codependent in that relationship with another person or other people, like if their family is very codependent upon them, then that could be that third party situation. It doesn't always have to be a person. But we feel like there's a lot going on, there, and maybe they're kind of spread thin at this time, dealing with that third party situation. So if your person's a little absent, it's because they're dealing with this third party situation, and they're doing the best they can do. They're definitely taking their time and gaining some clarity over it. Celia says. As I get a throat chakra activation. And then, so past energy, present energy, the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Are you waiting to take action? Because this is like, and maybe that's what this message is. Are you waiting to take the action? Because if you are sitting there waiting to take the action, no action can come. You have to take that first step. And that step is you sharing your gift. Are you sharing your gifts? Are you sharing your gifts with the world? Are you sharing what you're learning every day? Like every day when I learn something new, I am excited to tell my channel about, the new thing we've learned or the new process we're trying or whatever. So are you sharing your gifts in whatever fashion that can be? That can be a, just you and your friends, or that can be, the whole community or the world. So are you sharing your knowledge and your gifts? Because that's what the next step on the mission is. That's how you find out. That's where the treasure is. By doing that, when you choose your path, you're going to really realize you're protected and everything is going to fall into place, because it's a journey by moonlight. It is a time for that. It is, she's like, it is a time for that. You're going to have to step into action. If you are on the sidelines waiting for your person to come back, get their stuff together and come back, they're not coming back until you step into mission. If you're on this twin flame journey, you are here for a mission. Where is your North Node? Where is your Chiron? Are you working towards those? Because honestly, if you are not working towards those, you're just wasting time and making it not happen, because it can't happen until you step into mission. That is what this path is about. If you don't want to do the path and you don't want to work your North Node and you don't want to find your spiritual path, go find a soulmate. It's not this twin flame mission, because the twin flame mission is definitely about doing the work, stepping into mission, being of service, to the world? Are you ready to be of service? Because that's what's being called for. You to be this enlightened being, to be out there sharing your gifts. And as soon as you do, the sun comes in. Are you ready for the sun? Are you ready for this person to come knock at your door and be like, hey, I'm ready. Can we get things going now? Are you ready for that? And she said, are you ready to walk away from the thing that's holding you back, that small energy? Are you letting it hold you back? Because please don't. We need you. We need you on this mission. If you are a twin flame, there is more than just a relationship with a person. It is literally, you have a mission to help raise the vibration of the planet. We are definitely here for more than just love. I mean, we are here for love, and that is really, really important. But as we do that and we work that mission together with the other person, that raises the planet vibration. And she said, if you don't know if you're a twin flame or not, if you're called to this, a lot of times the twin flame mission is about finding balance within and you have to truly find your balance within yourself first. Before I could manifest Dave, I had to find my balance, and he had to do the same. The next part of the mission is the 9 of Swords, which for me is that waking up at 3 a.m. because your guides are trying to tell you. They're bringing the messages in. They're coming. It seems like, are you listening, or are you blocking these messages? We feel like they're knocking, they're waking you up. Meditate, get in alignment, get in a higher vibration. But it just seems like you would rather feel the loss or the lack of this person than to gain that connection with them. Because truly, as you meditate, you can connect with them in the 5D, and they are there. Honestly, they are there. She's like, they're there, and they're ready. They're ready. As you step into your part, they are ready to step into their part. And we're going to get some Metatron cards, because we feel like Archangel Metatron is very closely working with all of the twin flames at this time. And you get the review and reflect card, which is timeout needed. So, we feel like that is that energy at this time. The timeout, you need to reflect what is holding you back. Reflect on it. What are you waiting for? Honestly, if you have a mission, because there's a new dawn card, the conquering fears card, which is start today. And honestly, we're telling you, as you step into your North Node mission and work towards your spiritual path in whatever way that is, that will bring that union in, because that is what this path is about. Honestly, that is what the twin flame mission is about. Gaining your personal balance, then really beginning to share it and know that there is nothing to fear, because she's like, everything's working out for you. Everything that with meditation would show you that there is, she said, the next 2 cards are the karma and the endings. So as you gain this clarity, and as you decide to take action into your mission, that's going to help clear your karma. That's going to help clear your family lineage, your own personal, but your family karma. So know that we are here overall to help raise the vibration of the planet. Honestly, we are here for such a great mission, which is to be happy. Honestly, sometimes that's so hard to believe that we are here to be happy. But literally, that is our mission. Literally, gain the clarity to see that being happy is the mission that's going to bring you everything you truly desire. And that we'll do that heart healing that's right there. So, okay. Apparently, we all need to step into mission a little bit more. Are you, I know when I did my meditation today, I was asking to release anything that's, blocking my heart chakra or in my energy, that's not letting me fully, be of my heart space to everyone I'm in contact with, and as everyone else decides to step into mission, because really that's what we got to do. You can step in or you can wait, but you know what? If you wait, the whole mission just waits. Like, that person is not going to come back and say, oh, okay, let's go do this fantastic mission together, if you're just not even doing any of that stuff to be there now. Like, literally, you have to, like today, here I am on Sunday putting out this twin flame message, because she's like, it can't wait. Everyone needs to realize that this is a time. The masculine he's winding up this stuff. He is doing the work. That 3 + 7, she said, equals 10. He is doing the work. He is in this sanctuary place. He is clearing up his karma. He is working on it. Please. Let's I invite everybody today, Celia gave Dave a task for 30 days. Follow your impulses. Whatever you're guided to do it. And you know what? We're going to give another challenge here on the channel. What are you doing to shine your light? We ask you every day for the next 30 days to do something to be of service to the community, to shine your light. What are you doing to be of service? So, seriously, we are challenging everyone. And we are going to put that little part as a little video, because we are challenging everyone to, let's try everyone being a little bit more of service and see where that can get us. So, anyway, we hope everyone's doing well, because apparently Celia had a lot to say with all of that. So we are also going to take part of that to make sure we are doing our part as well, to shine our light, to be of service to the community. So all positive energy. That is very sweet. We are glad to hear. Yes, as we all do that, like the overall vibration is raising. Like that's why she's like, the push is so close right now for everyone to step into mission, because we are in that like final stretch. And as we do that, she's like, we're so close to that tipping point right now. Like, she's like, right now, we're so close on that tipping point. And on that, about being of service and being of light, you know what you can do? You can tell somebody a very nice compliment about them. You can just be nice. Be nice. She's like, be nice. Be nice. And I know this morning in the hot tub, so you gave Dave the tip of, do you know it's super easy to manifest something when you're trying to manifest it for somebody else that you love? Because when you're manifesting through love, it comes so easy. And a lot of times when we're trying to manifest for ourselves, we don't feel the actual self-worth to try to manifest it for ourselves. So sometimes it's really easier to manifest for somebody else. So what do you think of that? Beatrice, what do you think of that? And we feel absolutely like, we feel like the people that are on here are on the twin flame missions, shining their light. And, if your person isn't there, it's truly about you finding your balance of you. How is your finances? How is your stability? How is your feminine energy? I mean, yesterday I took the day and I spent the time and I did my nails, and Dave loved it. He said he likes when I'm working really on being in my feminine energy. So I was doing that yesterday. So make sure you're having balanced energy. Yesterday in the hot tub for a cycle, literally, Celia had Dave and I repeating, "I am enough. I am worthy." Like us, still, like literally. So don't think that we're still a work in progress. It's funny forever, and that's literally my Instagram. I think says that I'm a work in progress, and I am. Oh, very good. Dave's planting. We got a bunch of bulbs. Like he got me some flowers and we got some bulbs. So I'm like, can we just plant some flowers and then we can just cut so I can cut flowers when I want them. So we're gonna plant flowers next week. Because it looks like it's gonna be warm enough. But early last year with Macy, I had done a little video. I planted some seeds, and when I planted the seeds, I did them. I did a video about planting your self love, and saying positive affirmations and saying positive things to the plant. And you'd be surprised at how well something grows when you talk to it. So, anyway. So make sure it is a great time for planting, and with that, plant your intentions. Say, I wish this plant to grow as my self-love grows. And that way, say I would like to see, the growth and expansion that I have in my self-love through this plant. So how about that? And then talk to the plant good every day, like you would like to be talked to. And then we are just going to pull some cards. Because she said transformation is here, and there's the wise leader card, and there's the infinite abundance card. So apparently we actually we're going to do another message, the first light. She said there must be part two. They're wanting to come out like ladies, do you know you're strong leaders? Do you know you're the wise leader? Do you know you are the one that can manifest all of the abundance in your life? Like, do you realize? You do not realize, she said, you do not realize the money making machines that you are. Truly. Like, point and say, and like that should be the energy. Hi, Danny. How are you? We had done one message, but Celia put some more cards out, so we're just doing a second message because who am I to argue with Celia? So she's having to choose a different deck, but the cards are transformation, wise leader, and infinite abundance. We're just gonna. She said we're just seeing what comes out. Because it's definitely a time of transformation, and definitely a time to step into that, wise leader. You are a beacon, and everyone here is definitely a beacon. If you are unsure, we're here to tell you, because the new cycle is beginning. It is here. It is time. She's like, it is time. Yeah, she's like, it is so time, because then we get the Strength card, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. And the bottom of the deck is the Hermit with that first part of the message. And she said, it is a new cycle. It is a new time to see that with balance of happiness and knowing your strength, you're going to bring that twin flame union in together, because you know what? This is the 10 of Pentacles to me. This is that infinite abundance. That is, that is what we are all searching for. And we're going to switch decks and get another one, she said. I'm kind of curious what this one's going to be, because I just got like such a wave of heat over me. Like, So we get the Six of Wands and the Hermit again. So it's definitely a message about it's time. It's time to step up. It's time to be that leader. And that's for both of you. As you're doing it, the masculine is going to mirror it. And it's time, like she's like, this is a brand new opportunity that's going to bring you so much stability as you step into being that. Because if you're afraid of stepping into your mission because of financial stability, don't let that be the thing that stops you. Because trust me, you know what? It always works out, and the universe finds a way to provide for you. Celia says, as an example, I am here. I'm not monetized yet. I'm working on it, but you know what? I'm not making a lot of money at it. I'm working at it. I'm doing a little bit of private readings and a few things, but I'm working on it. I'm still stepping in, and the universe is providing me with more abundance than I could have ever imagined. So know that the universe will provide for you as you step into mission. So she said, it is time. It is time for you to step up and shine your light. It's a very strong theme of the message today that transformation is happening now. Like the beginning of a new cycle, the transformation card. Like it is time. Step into what you're meant to do. Your path is calling you. If you're a twin flame, you know that this path is more than just a love relationship. It's about gaining your stability and teaching other people about it and raising the vibration of the planet. We are here to do that. We are here to live in a much better place. Don't you want future generations to be in a loving, happy environment that's like this energy? Don't you want this? Because this is the future. She's like, that is the future. That is what's to come. As long as we go ahead and take the time to step into mission, because she's like, it's time now. She's like, it's time. Come on. We're time to transform. You know, she's very specific in that message today. It is time to transform now. She's like, now, 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 now. That's what I hear now. Over and over again. That's the energy of, it is time now. So that being said, I'm going to take a deep breath for a second and oh no, my tea's empty. So we are gonna, she said we're gonna shuffle these a few times and then we're gonna pull some cards. Miss Danny, what have you been up to today? And Android guy, how are you doing? And positive energy, she said we're gonna start with you. So we're just seeing what you need to know today. And she said, anyone on the twin flame mission knows it's not a mission of the faint of heart. It's about really digging deep and uncovering the truth about yourself and about yourself. And then you get the card of discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth and wandering path. Enjoy the journey. She said that is the underlying energy, positive energy about it's a wandering path. Sometimes we don't like that. You want to use the chakra cards. Hi Becca. Yeah, Dave's not here. And so he says hi. And positive energy, you get the cards of the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Empress. So this new beginning you have manifested, and the Moon. So that is 3 of 4 cards are majors, and the other one is the Ace of Pentacles. So we feel like a new beginning is coming for you. You have manifested it. You have done the work. And she's like, back to this, enjoy the wandering path, and then you get the wondrous universe right there. So just know that you have manifested this brand new change. Like that Moon is like, there's so much with that. And we feel like you're going to get some communication this week, because you have manifested it. So positive energy, get ready this week for some kind of new a new opportunity. So you said this week. So just start saying, walk around and just say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. You don't have to be specific about it. Just thank you for the opportunity. And just like be grateful, like already, like, yes. So positive energy you have. We love that message for you. She's like, just know, just be like, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. The universe has like, she's like, it's so guided. You have it's coming. Okay, Miss Beatrice. She said, you were here next. And Miss Beatrice, you get the cards of Mystic Healer and Rainbow Blessings and Unknown Territory. And the bottom of the deck is the Wandering Path for you. So no, sometimes we don't always know the direct way we're going. But Miss Beatrice, you are a Mystic Healer. And with the Rainbow Blessings card, sometimes, Miss Beatrice, are you in here? She's like, Miss Beatrice, are you here? Yeah. Yeah. Beatrice, are you here? If not, we're going to put them off to the side for a minute because Celia has a specific message for her. Okay. So we are going to set these aside for a minute till she comes back, because Celia's like, nope, we have a message for her. So we're setting those over there for right now, and we will just grab a different deck. So, so we're going to move on. Android guy, we are getting you next. Celia says, what is coming towards you? And Sonal, after she saw me for the... Oh, did you hear the first reading, Android guy, about... So he's like, did you hear the first reading? If not, we're going to go out and we're going to put that as a video. But it was about, are you working on your North Node? She's like, as you do that, like, it was like, it's changing quick, because you get the cards of Loyal Heart and A Change in the Wind and Chop Wood, which is about doing the dang work. So Android guy, you get the Loyal Heart, you get the Change in the Wind, and you get the Chop Wood. You have to do the Chop Wood. You have to do the work. And you get message in the bottom, like, look at your North Node. You have to even just take little steps towards it, Do you know where your North Node is? Do you know which house it's in? Do you know which sign it's in? Yeah. So he's like, you know which house? You know which sign? We are always good at giving some breadcrumbs. But like, Celia feels like you really need to, like, she said, where is your North Node? Which house and which sign? And you get the wheel, so things are turning and changing as you're getting connected. We feel like as you're getting connected, and yeah, like that 10 is the end of that cycle. And that end of that cycle is that no communication or little communication as you step in. And the more you step into your North Node, the more you're going to heal everything. And then there's the sun. Like, so definitely we feel positive change is coming. You get the change in the wind, you get the loyal heart, you get the sun. Third house. What are you doing for your North Node? So he's like, here, let's talk about it. What are you doing for that? Because third house is definitely about communication. So what communication are you doing about the transformation you're going through? Because the transfer... Okay, Miss Beatrice, we have cards for you. We'll get to you in just 1 second. We pulled a message and you were gone. So he was like, wait. But like Android guy, like that third house, like my Chiron's in my third house. So like that's communication. And like, are you, oh, we talked about that. Are you posting those? Do you have a YouTube channel? Post one. You would be amazed at the momentum that it gets from that. If you're not, like, she's like, put it out there. Like, put it out there. Like, oh, thank you, positive energy. Did you have a question? And Celia says, did you feel that? You already feel more abundant. Which is just going to make more come. Yeah, she's like, that's just going to make more come. No, but like, seriously, Android guy, you know what? Literally, like, just putting out, well, like, put one out. What's it going to do? How many followers do you got on your Instagram or on your YouTube here? She's like, put one up. All you have to do is put it up. The worst it's going to happen is people are going to watch it. Which I think is what you want. Until you like step out, like it's calling now. Like the mission is calling. Like we need you to share that with us. Please share it with us. I'm serious. I'm like, so he's like, we are dead serious. We need you to share that with us. That could activate somebody and really change something with them and activate something. Like she's like, please just do it. Okay. Positive energy. We are Celia says we're gonna ruminate on that for a second. And we're serious, like that third house in the North Node is like really like you got to put it out there, even if it's just one. She's like, that's one step. You can audio record it. You can have it as a black screen. You don't even have to have you on the video. Honestly. Or have it pointed towards a candle or something. Like have it like she said your voice must be very soothing. Oh, now I'm curious. Now I want to hear your voice. Please record something and send it to my email. We would really love to hear something from you. She said there's definitely something in your voice very activating. Like she's like, do it. She's like, we would all love to listen. Everybody here would listen to it. And it would very much activate everybody. And she said it would be good to wear some blue. Wear blue. Put some blue on. That will help you open your throat chakra. And positive energy, we're going to jump back to Miss Beatrice's message, and then we're going to come back to your question. Thank you for the donation. But she said we already had Beatrice's card, so she feels like we need to hop here first. Miss Beatrice, you got a couple of cards. Are you ready? Well, you are blessed. You're a blessing to us. So honestly, do it. And if you send me an email with a link to it on there, I'll post that on my community page and share it with my community. I mean, we're all about helping, and growing the community. Like, seriously. She's like, do you know the change you could be to so many people? And do you know how much income you can get from that? I feel like you need both, she said. So do you realize the change you can get and the financial stability that could bring you by getting monetized? Do you realize that? Passive income, she says, because you can record those and people will listen to them and you don't have to be anywhere near your YouTube. Passive income. So there you go. And Miss Beatrice, you get the cards of Mystic Healer, Rainbow Blessings, Unknown Territory, and the bottom of the deck is the Wandering Path. And that's what you're supposed to do, so post a dang video. Most of those people that do the meditations and stuff aren't necessarily on the video. They have something on the background and they're just talking. And literally, that could bring you such financial stability, it would blow your dang mind, she says. Yes, Danny, post the dang video. Like, literally, like, post it. Like, I like, the worst that's going to happen is people are going to listen. And you know what you do on those? I'll tell you. Here, we'll have a little brief for a second. You know what you do? You record that, and then like on some of those meditations, they do that, and then they just make it where it loops, so then you can make like an 8-hour meditation video out of something that you spent 30 minutes doing. Do you realize that's how they do that? I'll just tell you, we watch enough of them and let's do enough of them. That's what they do. About 30 minutes, and then they make it loop. You are very welcome. Please, yeah, we're growing every day. We're working to get monetized. And everything happens in the right time. So you said if I grew too fast, it would be, not a good thing, and that we're trying to grow this whole tribe, and we're doing that one person at a time. And literally, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, I'm not here just to give everybody a free message. I'm here to grow, help everybody with their ascension path. That is my North Node, by the way. The we, because mine is Aquarius, which is about helping the collective understand the true value. And that's themselves. And Miss Beatrice. Do I need to say anything about this card? Hello? Hello, Miss Beatrice. Are you home? Hello, Beatrice. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So he says, can you hear us? Because, look, the next card is the Rainbow Blessings, and they're trying to come in. As you step into this, there's going to be, such happening for you. And with that card, I also got the, and I'll tell you why I stopped, Beatrice, because I got the channel messages that you need to call in Archangel Metatron. So it was very specific about you need to work with Archangel Metatron to clear whatever blockage you have from being this. But she said Archangel Metatron could really help you She's very specific and won't stop in my head till we talk about it. So there you go. Call in Archangel Metatron. I know I listened to Amanda Ellis, and these are her cards. They are Archangel Metatron cards. And apparently we're gonna get the box, Celia says. Because Beatrice, these might be some really good cards for you. These. We love them. We use them frequently. But she thinks those would be good cards for you. So we're gonna put those there. I love Amanda Ellis. She's English, British, has a wonderful accent, has some beautiful cards. So anyway, Beatrice, you might check out Amanda Ellis. For some reason, I'm getting that, but I'm definitely getting the Metatron energy for you. And then you get this unknown territory, and with that, I feel like you're not sure where you're going, and you know what? We're not supposed to, because it's a wandering path. You're not supposed to know. And then we're gonna get some tarot for you, but she's like definitely like, or maybe even listening to some Archangel Metatron like transmissions or frequencies can help activate your mystic healer abilities. I know Beatrice, I call in Archangel Metatron when I'm working in the Akashic Records. He definitely helps me with that. And you get the Three of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So, and she said, one for each of them. Beatrice, what are you dreaming of? Because she says you've wished upon the star for it, and now you're kind of sitting there waiting, but you have to take action to bring that Four of Wands in, which, is that twin energy. She said we are doing twin flame reading. So we feel right now you're definitely in this Queen of Swords energy, having clarity, discernment. Beatrice, we feel with a relationship what you don't want. So now you do know what you do want. So when you're ready to step into this, all you have to do is tell the universe, because truly it is some unknown territory. It is a relationship and a connection like no other that is trying to come in for you. It is trying. I would see what you need to clear, and I would step into that stuff. She's like, step into that one stuff, that mission stuff. Beatrice, where is your North Node? And she said, if I want, I can look, because Dave sent it to me. So I actually apparently have it. So, yes, Amanda Ellis, I love her. Another fiery redhead. And Miss Danny, can we get cards for you? Oh, positive energy. I knew there was a reason these were on the table. She said we're using them for you. So about the communication this week. Guidance on the communication coming this week. So he says joyfully happy. You are very welcome, Miss Beatrice. We hope that definitely that Capricorn North Node, which house? Because that Capricorn is definitely about doing like the work. And positive energy, you get let go of urgency. Archangel Raziel is wisdom, inspiration, and the Akashic Records. And you get relaxation. So once again, Celia says, don't control. As a Gemini, I feel like sometimes you feel like you may need to control the situation. And sometimes that may not be the best tactic. In fact, sometimes letting go is the easiest way, as you get the card of letting go and relaxation. And you get the up from the depths, which is releasing difficulty. And then the next one is mindfulness. So a little meditation would maybe go a long ways. Um, yeah. And I only feel that energy because I feel like Dave's energy, and Dave is like likes to be very much in control of the when and the how and the why and the where and the what. Um, and that's not always the best way. Like he's like that, and I'm like, let's just see what happens. And honestly, it works better. Like he tries, like I used to be that way. I used to be like I had to control everything, and then like through my path, I'm like, you know what? I've learned to release judgment. I've learned to release control. Like I used to, yeah. It's funny because when I used to go to the grocery store, I had to push the grocery cart. And now with Davey's like, you want to push the grocery cart? And I'm like, I'll push for a little bit. When then it gets heavy, I'm like, nope, I don't want to push it anymore. So, yeah. So I literally like, nah, I'm just gonna take what comes. And she said, it's like easily. She said she told you it's coming. All you have to do is. Dave and I were talking. How do you feel about trust, and how do you feel about faith? Because we were talking, because Dave thought they were the same thing, and I'm like, I don't think they're the same thing. So the cards you get, the Chariot, the Star, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands, which is wish fulfillment, healing. And we feel like you're healing this stability as you're finding your balance. Are you working on being balanced? How is your positive masculine energy? We feel like it may be. We feel like you need to. As crazy as this sounds, I want you to do something masculine. What masculine thing do you like to do? Yeah, we're going to talk about the faith and the trust in a second. Like she's like, do something masculine to balance your energy out, because sometimes when we're in and I'm not saying anything negative about the feminine energy whatsoever, so please nobody take it this way. Sometimes the feminine energy is more needy, and in a emotional way, to where a masculine energy is a more clear, focused. Do a masculine task. I don't know. Do something that you have to follow instructions to do, which is funny because I don't find that masculine energy likes to follow instructions. Yeah, they don't. It's you want to know why? Man's brain, okay? All this part, they're like this, all kind of separate. Woman's brain, we are all, everything's connected. Men do not always connect love and sex. Women always do. Because we grow like, no, 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 none of that stuff. No, just, what would you consider like if I wanted to go do something masculine, I would go like do yard work, or go do something like dig a hole, or like do something like manual labor. Please don't grow facial hair unless that's something you're interested in. but like a masculine like task of like building something or doing something like, I don't know. She's like masculine. I don't even know why. Like dig a hole. I'm saying that because Dave was he was planting me a lilac bush outside our bedroom window. Yeah, do like get a hammer and a nail and go do. I don't know, feel masculine, but honest. Okay, so positive energy. We're gonna get back to the masculine energy. Is the provider. Sometimes when we're in that I'm not working in that, we kind of go into that, not that, into the non-balanced side of the feminine, into that needy energy. And I'm not saying anything about the feminine energy and needy by any kind of means whatever, but sometimes the negative side of the feminine energy can be a needy energy. So you don't have a car or a garden. Do you have a shovel? It's snowing. Do you need to shovel your snow? No. Do you need to hang a shelf? I don't know. Some way to. Here, we're gonna get some cards and see what Celia puts in my head, because okay, positive energy. What do you consider to be a task, a masculine energy thing? Like, yeah, I'm like something masculine. I don't know. Like when I want to be feminine, I go do laundry. No. Oh, resting. Oh, that is hilarious. I do. You see, I did my nails, so I spent the day doing that yesterday. Okay, so you get the cards. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. That communication is coming. It's just kind of that Five of Wands can sometimes be about chaos and conflict, mind chatter. And as you let go of that, that communication is coming, because then you get the another five. You get the Five of Swords and the Death card. And then you get the Hermit. And then you get the King of Cups. So we feel like Celia's like, you have to let go of control. The mind chatter, like you're going from this is chaos and conflict to like this energy of that five. Change it from the chaos and conflict to this. I know it's coming. Just you have to know. She's like, it's coming. This is the perfect thing that the universe has lined up for you. It is divinely guided, and there is nothing going to stop it from coming to you except you. Don't let it. Don't do it. Have the clarity to focus. Why can I not think? I can just like the masculine energy is like beyond me at this moment. Which positive energy? I ought to probably take my own dang advice, apparently. Maybe I'm going to go dig a hole. Yes. Yes. Change your energy about it. Focus. Walk around and say, I know it's coming. Like the stability is coming. Something you're going to love. She's like, something you're going to really love. Like, something you're going to really love. Like, you got, like, you're being so divinely guided to heal this energy. of the stability. Like, that is the energy you need. Positive energy. Sit and, okay, you said resting. That is a perfect thing to do. Celia says rest and feel like, how is it going to feel for you when you are in that stability? How are you going to feel when you're in a place of stability? Because the sooner you can sit and feel it in your heart space and really imagine it and think about it and focus on it, you can bring it in. Like, the imagination, the universe does. Like, your brain doesn't know imagination from what's happening. Like, literally, you can, like, yeah, and say that, and I would get grounded too. And you can do that just by saying, I wish to ground my energy into Gaia, and trust that your energy is being ground. You have an energy chakra 2 feet below the ground. It is there. You are connected to the earth through that chakra. It doesn't matter if you're on the grass or 1,000 feet in the air. No matter what, that chakra's in the ground. So you're connected. So you at any time can ground your energy through the thought, I wish to ground my energy. All you have to say, ground it. I want to ground it. Ground the energy. But she says, as you gain this new perspective, it's going to come in. But like she said, you still want to control the how. Yes. 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 She's like this. As soon as you let go of the control and go into that trust and that knowing. No, you have to just know. What is meant for you is not going to anybody else. And the universe, source, God, whatever you want to call it, is looking out for you and providing for you everything you need. Gain some, like, oh, and now we're going to go back to talk. Trust. Because it was funny, because Dave and I asked when it happened, because he said, well, what's the difference? So I'm like, okay, here, we're going to be funny. Hey, Siri, what is the difference between trust and faith? And she said, faith is a deep knowing, and trust is based on your experiences of the past. I wasn't aware of that one.
I found this on the web for what is the difference between trust and faith. And she said faith is a deep knowing, and trust is based on your experiences of the past. Check it out.
How funny that Siri wanted to do it again. That is hilarious. Because I didn't push the button. I was nowhere near her. So, think about that. You really need to have faith. Because trust kind of goes on, yeah. How about that? Awareness of your past. Isn't that something? I did not realize the specific difference of that, but it kind of is an aha. So when you want to talk about things in your future, be aware of what words you're saying, because what they actually mean. So I want to have faith in someone. I want that deep knowing. I don't want to go based off my past. So, yeah, but like, that's definitely like, yeah, faith. Because Dave kind of put them in the same place. And I'm like, I don't think they're actually the same. I feel like they're different. Like, I feel like there's a difference. And honestly, Dave having his concussions caused him to have to do the same thing, Danny. He is much more mindful of his words now. because we don't realize how important the words we say are, because it's like you're on record all the time. And positive energy, we are going to really miss you when you're gone working all the time. So we will have to try some other times so that we can make sure we can catch up with you, because we're going to miss you while you're gone working. It will be just a more limited experience with you, she says. And that's what Danny did when she was working as she could. So, we're all in this together. And are you on our Facebook? So he's like, are you on our Facebook group? Because we approved somebody new today, and everybody can be active in the group, and be supportive of one another, and just if you have a little general thought or a topic you'd like all of us to discuss, post it in there. We're always up for. She's like, look, we're growing. We're at 48 people in our Facebook group. So, which and like seriously, just taking the thought when you're going in a spiral and think, is this a happy thought? Can I choose something else? Like with Dave, sometimes he'll be in that, and so you'll just tell him, is that a happy thought? Is that a happy thought? Is that making you happy? If it's not a happy thought, then And I think I'm going to start being more active. I have a business page. I'm going to start being more active on my Facebook business page as well. So I'm going to try to start doing stuff there. Miss Becca, can we get a message for you? Well, she says, we'll be seeing you every day. No worries. She says, we're going to see you. No worries. And we are definitely, sending love for you. Sending positive energy. But she says I would just start saying thank you. Thank you for this beautiful offer. Thank you for this change. Thank you for the offer. Like, say thank you like they called you yesterday. Like, she's like, if you. Aw. I know Dave and I do. We talk all the time about how grateful we are for the community and how, it's changing us. And Becca, she said, you see, I switched cards just, Oh, good. We are really glad to hear that, Miss Becca. She said you have manifested this. We love that. And Miss Becca, we are going to tell you, you get the card of very soon, and you get the card of engagement, which is your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It doesn't necessarily mean engagement at this time, but it does look like it's going in that direction. And I will just tell you, from the day I met Dave till we got engaged was literally 2 months to the day. And because that's a new love you got right there on the bottom of the deck. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You get the engagement and the very soon card and the new love card, she says. And apparently she wanted me to use these. Which definitely have a message for you. That one's doing something weird, so we're taking that one out too, she said. So, Miss Becca, you get the cards of the Ace of Wands, the World, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. We feel another date will be in your very near future. Yes, like they're full of energy. Like she was like, the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So, Becca, in the past, has there been any? Have you done any healing on any kind of like third party energy? That could even be like a friendship thing. Like we feel like you're healing something in another part of your life, and that's bringing in this. So, are you healing something from? Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Because your clarity and perception and awareness is bringing in the change. And then she said we're gonna get the rest of these cards. You get the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Emperor, and the Three of Cups, which is a celebration there. A definitely new beginning. With somebody that's going to be very clear and upfront, not going to leave you in a confused state. Somebody that's going to be very upfront with you. Somebody that's very strong, stable, and like the. A lot of times with the Three of Cups or the three, I feel, and she said, by the way, this is your third three. So 333. By the way, with that, I feel like that's working with your community and celebrating. And we feel like that celebration in your community, maybe to do with this Becca. Yay! So just be open-minded. I know some people think Dave and I rushed into it, but we did what we were guided to do. And Becca, just follow your heart. And don't let anybody else make a decision for you. Because the sun's right there. She's like the sun and the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, because you've really been doing the work to overcome this right here, that Eight of Swords. So as you're gaining your new a new perspective and gaining, everything happens for a reason. But we feel like very positive. We feel like a new date is date number 2 will be in the future. Because this is a new cycle with love for you, Becca. Miss Danny, can we get you next? So, and what are you waiting for, girl? He's like, what are you waiting for? We saw your pretty little plant, too. Oh, you got your cards, Danny? If you saw it, I said it. I didn't see it. You got your cards? Yep, absolutely focus on you. Like Celia's like, that was that whole Danny, the first message literally was about that very thing. About it's time, like, we got to step into mission now, because like the time of ascension is now, and all of those that the twin flame have to start working your mission. You can't wait for that person to come back to think we'll work mission together. You both have your own mission you got to step into. And you get the heart-to-heart conversation. And you get the forgiving and learning. And Danny, when I read you thought you're being taught multiple lessons, you are not. And she said, no, you are not. She said you are there because that is the example of your vibration currently. Raise your vibration and you will not be there. She's like serious. She's like it things come around to show us examples of where our vibration is. I'll say this. I told Dave, you want to know what, Danny, where I was 5 years ago? I was living in a little house, a 1-bedroom house in a little edge of town. I wasn't working. I was in a lost place and suicidal. Honestly. 5 years ago. Literally. On my 47th birthday, I almost committed suicide. So I have been through a lot. And in working on literally raising my vibration and meditating, I am now living my dream life, honestly, with Dave. So literally I surrendered to my path, and I felt the true forgiveness of God at that moment. And like everything changed for me at that moment, because I was like literally so I've had a really bad dark night of the soul, and I went through a lot of stuff, and all of that was so now I can talk about all that crazy stuff that ever happened to me, which was a lot of crazy stuff. So a lot. So yeah, so literally 2 years ago at this time, I had not met Dave. Like literally had not met him 2 years ago at this time. We met on May 6th. Literally, we had not even met 2 years ago. And then look how far we have come in that time together. So, and that's going to be like, that is the mission. Like, that is the mission. Like, so if you're having a hard time, honestly, my best advice for you is to meditate and find a way to get happy, get in the sunshine, because the sun activates you in a way that you would not even believe. So even if it's just for 5 minutes. So Danny Weir. It's funny because I told Dave, the people on my channel know more about me than a lot of other people in my life ever have. So I'm a very private person. And Danny, you get the card of the Page of Pentacles and the Devil, which is the opposite card of the Lovers. But in that, I feel like that is, don't let somebody pull your strings. Because don't let that energy pull you off balance. Don't let the passion get the best of you. I mean, that's why I'm here, because like I went through a lot of stuff. Like, so we went through a lot. We get the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Death card, and the Nine of Swords. And she told me to flip them around Because, Danny, as you're going through this transformation, which is what time is happening now, you are in complete transformation right now in your life. And trust that this is coming. Remember when we were talking about that? Actually, Danny, no trust. Faith. Have faith that this is coming. Get connected, because on that spiritual level you can get connected, and release the mind chatter to get to that healing space that you need to be. She's like, heal that energy. Yes, have faith. She's like, have faith. This is like, that's my card of that little white bird's my Celia bird. So but you want me to tell you honestly, Danny, on that, if you are writing down that negative stuff, that is also bringing that forth. So honestly, when you're having that mind chatter, sometimes it's better to, is this a happy thought? I mean, I know as crazy as that sounds, but is this a happy thought? Like, and everything's going to work out. And I'm going to be on in the morning for coffee and cards. I'm going back to doing that. I do enjoy coffee and cards, and sometimes I listen to other people's input, and they didn't think it was necessarily that beneficial, but I like it. So I am going back to doing coffee and cards in the morning. So Danny, I hope you join me at 8:30 in the morning, my time, for coffee and cards. If you have time to moderate, and we will definitely get you, and we are glad you're enjoying the cards so much, as well. And come on, are you still here? Celia says, come on, are you still here? Yes, that you can say it better goes so well. Like, that is like such a key, you could say that better. And yep. I mean, Dave and I both do that. Come on, we are gonna get apparently whatever needs to come out, but you get to let go of control issues. So and the bottom of the deck is unrequited love. Come on, and then this could be the one. Come on, is there somebody chasing you that's kind of being in and out? Awesome. We are super happy about that. She said, as soon as you let that go, because you cannot. Yeah. Like, he's like, she's like, let go of that, let go of that energy. She's like, let go of that, yes. Because there's something much better coming, that's gonna be, because how do your friends feel about your ex? Because we feel like, let your friends help, and we feel like your friends are pretty good judge of. Oh, did your friends not like him? We feel like you're manifesting something really good, come on, because you get the World and the Empress. You get the World, the Empress. So you're manifesting a new cycle, something completely better than this. But whatever this is, you have to write a goodbye letter to. Yeah. the new person we think everybody's going to like. And you get the moon. So that's so far that's 3 out of 4 are majors, Kimon, and then you get the justice. So 4 out of 4 are majors, and we feel like whatever you have been working on, Kimon, you have released this the 5 of Pentacles energy that of this, because this is he's going to keep coming back, because like that's energy coming back towards you again. And with that, Celia's like again and again and again. So we don't like that again and again energy of that. But you have manifested something new. We feel like you have been working and healing your karma. She said you've definitely been working and healing your karma. Because with this, she's like, this is definitely your write an energetic letter of goodbye to him. Come on, do a cord cutting ceremony. And I actually like where I call it Archangel Michael, and I actually have him pull out the cord of attachment, like it's a hook in you of their energy. Like I have it literally physically removed. Dave did it for his ex-wife, and I'll promise you the next day by noon she had texted him wanting communication. So no, don't take him back ever. No, energetically release him. Get him out of your energy field, because he's like an energy attachment onto you. So like Celia's like, he's like sucking you dry, girl. Get out of it. Like the next person everybody's going to like, and it's going to be so much of a better thing. But you have to like get that person out of your energy, because that ain't good for you. She's like, that ain't no good for you. Okay, well, I got on to do a quick twin flame message, and I guess now it's been an hour and a half because Celia apparently wanted to do some messages. So we are just what you need, right? Just what you deserve. Is he what you deserve? Miss Beverly, we're Celia says getting a message for you before we go. So we were gonna go, but she said Beverly. So we're gonna get you before we go. Oh, we love you and appreciate you too, Kimon. And someday we want to come visit when we go to Jamaica. Okay, we'll have me and Dave are gonna have to do a little cruise because I want to go to Barbados and Jamaica. Oh, the princess! I didn't know you were still here. You hadn't. So we're still. She said we're hanging out. She's like, we're not doing nothing. That's what my daughter says about Florida. She's trying to get us to go there. Oh, see, by the water's the best. Do you go walk on the beach? We always are encouraging Danny to go walk on the beach. And Beverly, you get the card of poised. So, Miss Beverly, stand in the light of all the glory that you know that you are, and you get the card of a leg up. So we feel like changes in the air. Changes in the air. Oh, that's my favorite time too. I can't wait till we go to Florida for that. We're not staying by the beach, but I'm like, Dave, we're going to have to go to the beach every day. Because they weren't staying by the beach. So, but now they're going to be. So at least we're only going to be like 40 minutes away. So from them. And Beverly, you get the card of the death card, which is that Pluto energy, and that 6 of Wands, and you get the Knight of Pentacles, which is the only knight that finishes the race. And as you're doing that, you're going to really step into your power. Miss Beverly, Where is your North Node? Question of the day. Where is your North Node? You know, that was literally Beverly, I am going to post oh, I did a video at the very beginning of this, a twin flame reading, a general update, and we're going to post that. So I would encourage you to watch that. And your North Node's in your 12th house. Which sign's that in? Yeah, she said, which sign is that in? Your North Node is in your 12th house of Pisces. Miss Beverly, what kind of spiritual gifts do you have? Yeah, so he's like, what kind of gifts do you have? What spiritual gifts do you have? You have a lot you have no idea about then, because 12th house of Pisces is definitely like Pisces is like ruler of that mystical house, the 12th house. It is definitely the spiritual house. And with your North Node being there, you're definitely meant to do some work with some spiritual work. So we would Beverly, I would do a little research about Pisces in the 12th house on Google. Start digging a little bit and find like I would look at a bunch of different things. But we feel like as you're stepping into your North Node, because that's what the message was earlier, as you step into doing your North Node, that's going to help you gain your power. And that's when that transformation can come. Yeah, I feel like you have such a gift that you just maybe don't even have the awareness of. Miss Beverly, I found out I had a healing gift in my hands because when I would touch other people, my hands would get extremely hot. And like when I'm doing energy work, like my hands, Dave says there's like heat radiating so much off of my hands. Like, do you have that? Like, and then that led me to learning about Reiki and doing that, like following that breadcrumb of that path. So. And what kind of spiritual things are you interested in? Like I'm interested in Reiki. I was obviously interested in tarot. I'm interested in crystals. So you said I need to do some videos about some crystals. But I'm definitely interested in astrology. So like look at the things that you're interested in. Yeah. Do you do any kind of healing work? Have you ever had any Reiki done to you? Have you ever thought of learning how to do Reiki and being a Reiki practitioner? Because honestly, learning Reiki, and even if you just learn Reiki to do it on yourself, it's so healing. And if you would like to book a Reiki session with me, you can send me an email and we can work something out. Because we do distance Reiki as well. Okay, the princess, we are getting you. Oh, and Sag, in what house? Because initially that like took me to like freedom fighter energy. So very. Oh, and the second house is like the stuff you value, like normally ruled by Taurus. And being a messenger about it, because I feel like definitely with my Sag energy, I'm a messenger about the stuff you value for sure. And it's funny, we were talking about that faith card being a deep knowing, because You get the card of deep knowing, and you get the card of come to the edge, and you get the card of no place like home. So, do you honestly think dating somebody else is going to make you feel better? Because what happens if you start dating this other person and this other person then decides they want to fall in love with you, and then Justin comes back and says, I've decided I want to move in. I want to, I want to take it to the next level. Then what are you going to do? Don't create karma for yourself. Don't date just because you're lonely. Honestly, when it's that, the universe is like, yeah. So like if you want to go out and meet friends and hang out with friends, do that. Not to be alone. But you have a deep knowing about this relationship. You know there's no place like home. You know. And this is about trying to bring you to the edge of that knowing and push you. Do you want this? Is this what you want? Or are you willing to sacrifice it and go some other way? Because he is this for you. He is home, and he is what makes you happy. He is, right? And it what are you doing? Like literally, what are you doing towards your North Node? Honestly, as I started doing my stuff, it changed. And that thing in the very beginning, you want me to tell you, it can only affect you if it believes it can. Put your ass in a protected bubble. So you said protect yourself. Do you see? I keep myself in a bubble. I have this here, and I have 10 other crystals on that corner. And I have my crystals over here in this corner. And I have stuff all around me to protect me. And I have my whole little bag of crystals. Like, protect yourself. Yes, if you believe it, it will. You have the mind control to believe it. If you believe it, it can work. You get what you believe. That is the exact truth. You get what you believe. So all you have to believe is she can have no power over you. For one, take some sea salt and sprinkle it on your doorways and in all of your window seals. Because I'll tell you, I believed, remember when I told you about that, when I was talking earlier about that little house I lived in before? You want to know what? I thought my ex-husband was doing black magic on me, honestly, for what was happening to me, like, literally, like, and literally, I started looking at things. What can I do to protect myself? The crystals are really good. The salt in the doors and the window seals are really good. But you have to just no. She literally cannot. And you know what will happen, Princess? If she's doing that, it's going to come back on her. And that's going to be her karma to deal with. But literally, like, I'm serious about protecting yourself. This black kyanite does wonders. Like, I literally have it surrounding me. I have a lot of crystals because I believe they have a little. I have a little grid surrounding me. Dave has a black tourmaline towers in all the corners of our yard and in other places placed in a grid for protection. Yeah. Yes, I believe I have, like, in my little, it's funny because I have my bag and then I normally have a separate little bag, but I have my bag inside there. And in here is a piece of black tourmaline and a piece of obsidian and the witch's broom. And then I keep it in here with all my other stuff. Like protection, like you have to definitely make sure you're protected. But like literally anything she's going to try to do to you is going to bounce back off of her. You are the light. And energy mirrors off of you. So just know that will reflect right back to her. That come to the edge card is about, don't go to her level. Literally, the best thing you can do is focus on you and still your spiritual path. And you know what? It doesn't have to be, I'm not dating. You know what it can be? I'm taking some time to heal myself and I'm taking some time to date myself right now. And if the right person pops up, that's great. If it's Justin, that's great. But if not, you know what? I'm just going to focus on me right now. Like I remember when I took the time and literally was like, I'm just going to date myself. I'm going to teach me how I want to be treated. And then I did, you know what? I bought myself flowers and I treated myself well. I bought myself new things before when I didn't feel like I could do that. But as I had that approach of I'm dating myself, then I did. And now, you know what? Look, weekly Dave brings me flowers. And Princess, you get the cards of the Ten of Wands and the King of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. We feel like that communication is a boundary that you actually created. He is mirroring a behavior that you had. And I'll just tell you what Dave does. You know what Dave does when I tell him something sometimes? In his sometimes non-healed self, he thinks it's to the extreme. So if I do something a little bit, he does it to the extreme. So even if you blocked him for a week and didn't talk to him, he's going to block you for a month because that's the rationale. I don't know. But we feel like new communication is going to come fairly quickly. Like that's the fastest moving energy when he makes up his mind and is doing the work in the sevens is, that is that time. And just keep doing your work because that is you planting the seeds to what you want. And literally, I would not give his mother another thought. If anything, I would ask Archangel Michael to protect me from the energy being projected at you and just leave it at that. Because if she's projecting negative energy, you can feel it. And you want to know why she's doing that? Because she feels like she's losing him. And in doing that, she's going to make herself lose him faster. Honestly, in the long run, she's going to literally cause more of a separation than it could have been. Or would have ever had to be. Yeah. And just choose to be happy. So he says, be happy. Choose the thing that makes you happy. And sometimes, when girls just get in that thing of like, I'm not dating anybody. Like, I'm just not going to do it right now. Just be that. Just. Yeah. And like literally, it only works on you if you believe it can. And you know what? You can protect yourself. So do that. And clearly that was the reason why we stayed on, so we could have that conversation with you. So we could make sure, if you don't have black kyanite or black tourmaline or some obsidian to protect you, do it. I honestly feel the black kyanite is the best for me. And like we get it anywhere, like if I'm somewhere and I feel like I need a new piece, we get it. If I feel like it's done its work, we make sure charge them in the moonlight, on the full moon. But I hope you're wearing it every day. Honestly, I wear this all the time because it's my chakra one. But if I'm doing something and I'm in any kind of way worried about my energy, you want to know what I put on? This malachite. Because this malachite for me is like such a protection for me. Because Dave got it for me for our anniversary. So it holds a lot of love for me. So I feel like it protects me against everything. But we know I carry my crystals with me. So like do that. And make sure you're charging it. And sometimes they yeah, I love the malachite. Like I have the bracelet of it. I have oh, I'm not wearing the earrings. I have a couple of different earrings of it. It's definitely one of my very favorite crystals. I forever had this bracelet, and when I worked in long-term care at a facility. When anybody would be having anxiety, I would give them my malachite. I would be like, here, this will help. And it does so much for any anxiety you're having. So I don't know why. If you're having some anxiety, get some malachite, or carry some with you, or yeah. Amrita, how are you doing? We are just doing we're doing love readings. Because it was a twin flame reading. And apparently you're going to be the last one because now I drink all my water and now my tea. So now you are very welcome. And the princess, we would hope to see you tomorrow. We're doing coffee and cards at 8:30. Amrita, we did a reading in the first of this video. I'm going to post it separate, but it was about the current energy. We're going to ask you, where is your north node? Yeah, where's your north node? And Amrita, you get the card of the Fates. So you get the card of the Fates. And you're here, so we're guessing you're a twin flame, and you get to buy the book. So we're gonna ask, are you working on your Gemini? Are you working on your north node? And you get the loyal heart on the bottom of the deck with the serendipity card. So we feel like you're definitely in a twin flame relationship. And honestly, as I was working on my north node and stepping into my Chiron, working on that, that's how I brought in my twin flame union. So and that was definitely what Celia's saying, that it's like really time right now. And with Gemini, it's in communication. What message are you spreading to the community? What are you doing to use your voice? What kind of communication do you are you doing? In the ninth house is about learning and philosophy. Amrita, are you a teacher of some kind? Are you a teacher, dear? Yeah, so he's like, are you a teacher? Why aren't you? That is so your north node. That is so your north node. Because like ninth house is about philosophy and learning. And that would be so, and communication is with the Gemini. Yes, my dear. Please step into your north node. even if you we told somebody else earlier, if you want to do meditation, YouTube is a great platform. Start doing it, like do the yoga and put it on. Honestly, I was doing yoga off of YouTube. So do it, dear, because it will bring you the stability you need. And that's what you need to do to move that cycle along. Like, you're manifesting it. That she says, don't you want that Empress energy with that King of Pentacles? Don't you want that? Don't you want the stability and the wish fulfillment that's trying to come into you? She's like, dear, step in. Come on, knock, knock. And I promise you, as you do that, that's what's going to bring that union in. That until I started, like, literally becoming like, I learned through physical therapy, I had a gift in my hands. So I literally was doing Reiki. When I met Dave on a dating website, honestly, you know what it said? The only thing on my whole profile, energy healer. I took everything else away. I'm just like, because every guy I kept finding just needed my energy work done. So I'm like, okay, we'll just become an energy healer. So, yes. And that would be really great for people to learn as well and have done. Yes, dear. Step in. Yes, please. Please, it's time to step into mission. Literally, that message earlier was, as you step into North Node, you're going to get that. So step in, please. If you do a video, I have my email listed in the description. If you post it, send me a link in my thing, and we'll post it on the channel. We'll share it. And we're growing more every day. So, and the people on the channel would definitely listen. And we have a Facebook group. And if you're not in our Facebook group, the link's on my channel banner. We are glad. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Just trying to help the soul tribe here. So now that it's 2 hours, I'm going to go now. We hope everyone has a great day. Apparently we needed to let you know that. Okay. The banners, it's up on my banner or in the description box, on the Facebook group. And, we hope to see you there. Everybody have a great day. Bye.